So y'all know. All right, we good on both cams. All right. Shalom, shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and society. We're gonna start off giving all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning, being obedient to their husbands. So we back again, um, coming out with another quick Monday class lesson about Esau, these Edomites patriarch act, man. They was marching over there by the White House, and what they think they gonna do, try to make America so-called great again. And we already know what that means. It's trying to put us in hardcore bondage once again, and having the Israelites work for them forever. Because they make the best workers. They work less than nothing. You just get them pennies on the dollar. They cool with it. Right. Because Issachar slow as hell. But
definitely slow as hell, man. I remember.
It's good. Not too much. Not too much right there. So.
Yeah, I remember. Brother Mathisar, as you do cable with him, he said came across this correct. He's cleaning windows from skyscrapers. This nigga's way up in the air cleaning the damn windows. They asked him how much they paying you out to do that. $12. So you up here risking your life just for $12. So Esau, he said Esau, no, Issachar, you ain't gotta pay him shit. Work their ass to death and you gotta pay him shit.
Yeah, well, that's part of his whole program. Yeah. Esau has kept that country impoverished so he can take advantage of Issacharites. So, you know what I mean? Mexico is relying on America for its goods and its economy. And Esau deliberately kept them impoverished and put his puppet people in place so he can manipulate them and keep the economy fucked up where, 500 pesos is a penny so he could deliberately take advantage of them. And this is why they're working so hard over America, because Esau, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And what has this devil done? He's put everybody in subjection unto him. Yeah. And, especially those, the Israelites over there in Mexico.
I got one right quick. There's Hosea 7 and 11. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria, which modern day Egypt and Assyria would be what? Here, America. It says, when they shall go, I will spread my net upon them. I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven. I will chastise them as their congregation had heard. But all of this is basically a trap. Where, our people still believe in this place, knowing, but this is what Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, has in store for them. That's what he wants to do with them. He wants to, now he wants to eliminate the southern kingdom and use northern kingdoms as slaves, man.
Yeah, man.
And they still trust in this place, and they think that for some reason, this place has a better, has their best interest for them, man.
Before we start that video, I got a quick one right here. This is Isaiah. Isaiah 31 and 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help." Because woe means destruction. So destruction to you people that goes down to Egypt for help, man. Y'all keep going to America, which is modern day Egypt, modern day Babylon, all of it in one. All of this is connected, man. And y'all keep going to this place for help when these people don't get no damn about you. They never cared when they was slaughtering you then. Why you think they care now? All they did is put you on the tributes. Everything you do, you got to pay for something. You got to pay for lights. You got to pay for tickets. You got to pay for water. You got to pay for rent. Everything you pay for, they tax every goddamn thing. You just really in a big ass simulator, and you just paying for shit. You a slave. And what they only give you, till 2 days out the week of rest on the weekend. If that, and then, but most of the time you working what?
24/7.
Yeah, you working 8 hours a day out of your time, man. Or if not 8 hours, maybe 12 hours. It's not at 12 hours, maybe 14 hours. Sometimes 16 hours a day. You working most of your time, working most of your life away. By the time you do get home, you really ain't really got no time for you because you might want to go hit the gym. You might want to go do this. You might have to grab a couple of things, and you only get these 2 days to really just have breathe air, and then you right back to hell.
Oh yeah, or that's split your off days.
Yeah.
Like I'm off Monday and Thursday. This shit's fucking bogus.
Yeah. Yeah, you getting it split it up now, so it ain't like you off back to back. And then, you only get 1 day off, to be honest, because soon as that next day come, your last off day, oh man, I gotta go back to work. You gotta prepare yourself to get back to work. So it's really slavery all over.
Yeah, so what are these two dumb niggas talking about? I don't think we'll win this slavery. You still a slave.
Yeah.
You still a slave now.
Yeah, you a corporate slave.
God.
Yeah.
It says, and trust and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many. Because y'all look at the military might here, y'all think America ain't gonna be brought down, but America will be brought down through the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The Lord already put the hooks in the jaws of these Russians, so they ready to attack. Everybody's ready to attack this place. They already getting ready and gearing up for war, you know. So it's going to happen, but all we doing is waiting on the MOTB, that microchip, for them to implement that mandatory, and that's when you going to really see their true horns. And it says, and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh. Y'all don't seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And that's who you should be seeking. You should be seeking the Heavenly Father and getting right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and then, hey, everything can be all good then, soon.
Yeah,
But
you get true power.
Wait, we're going to play that video first.
You know, let me say this: if you got true power, what's that word? Sovereignty. True sovereignty, true riches. That's what the Lord promises us, man. Esau Edom. Oh, the farthest you could get here is be a fucking entertainer, man.
That's it.
Right.
And that don't last forever anyway.
Right.
We was just talking about that. Eventually, you going to fade away. People going to talk about you or forget about you any goddamn
Yeah,
way.
the only way to stay relevant, you gotta keep doing wickedness.
And then on top of that, they slander you.
Yeah.
They make sure they slander you.
Oh yeah, when you come up against them, they got all the evidence, the pictures and everything, all the weird shit you done, you know. And the thing like that, thinking of fucking Puff Daddy, like they been knew his relationship with that, what the fuck her name is, but they waited for the right time to bring it out on his ass, man.
Mm-hmm. So even if you do get riches or fame or fortune here, what is it? All you're going to do is get slandered. All you're going to have to do is sell yourself out. And that's what our people do.
And you can't trust Esau either, man. He'll fucking tell you all this shit he's gonna do and stab you in the back at the end of it, man.
Yep. Let that video play. Turn the camera towards us. Hold it up.
They have been spotted at Union Station. Here's what we know about the white supremacist group marching through Washington, D.C. today on July 4th.
Okay.
Reports are saying that this is the group Patriot Front. Estimates say that about 300 to 400 of them have been around Washington, D.C. They have been spotted at Union Station and throughout the Capitol Hill area. They have been seen marching with several white supremacy flags, including the Confederate flag. And according to reports, they have been chanting to reclaim the United States and to get rid of immigrants. And to anyone who says this is not the United States, this is exactly what the United States is and what it has been for 250 years. A country of white supremacists who refuse to let Black, brown, LGBTQ members, and marginalized people just exist. And they have been emboldened and allowed to grow because of Donald Trump and his administration. Because this administration is allowing masked men to disappear Black and brown people off our streets, and that are marching on the streets in mass saying that they're reclaiming this nation, land that they stole from indigenous people, and that enslaved Black people to build it and then created laws and system to hurt anyone that wasn't part of their white world or their white agenda. And on the 250th, there's no hiding except their faces. They're putting on full display what the United States is and has always been. This is America. Here's what we know about the white supremacist group marching through.
So yeah, man. They showing their true colors, that they the devil, man. And if you people can't see that by now, and see that these people are the devil, and that how about Shimmy Abashai ain't about to take him down? He is, man. But y'all trust in this place. Let me get this Isaiah 30, and then you got it. Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And that's the problem. Y'all do is add sin on top of sin because y'all don't want to get right with the men of the Lord. I'm talking about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We talk about the Israelites because this is who is really directly towards. We don't care about these other nations. They're going to get their judgment. But y'all going to end up falling right along into that judgment because y'all don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. And it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Y'all trusting in this place and trusting into their government, and this government don't even give a damn about you, man. They don't give a damn about nothing. Really, the elites is the one that control everything. So it don't matter. Y'all think Trump running shit? Trump don't run nothing. Y'all keep saying this is the United States of Israel. Why people keep saying that? Everybody's saying it ain't just we've been telling y'all this, but I'm saying everybody in the world is now saying that now. Verse 3. Therefore should the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and in the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. And this is nothing but y'all confusing your own ruin because y'all don't want to get right and listen. So, oh man, the hell with you 2/3, man.
Oh yeah, like we said in class earlier, they don't believe the Lord never coming back anyway. They don't believe it. So that's why they will stay here, continue in their wickedness. You know, the Lord take it too long. I don't think he never coming back. That's their mindset.
Yeah, man.
If I'm gonna say this nigga said he talked about the LGBTQ committee along with the oppression of the so-called black and brown. Like man, that whole LGBTQ is white supremacy. That's part of their agenda, man.
Exactly.
Hey, that nigga, that fucking judge. I don't know if you brother seen this. That that was in the trial of that Edomite that killed those Jakes. How he basically said you should show mercy to their family in front of the black families who lost their loved ones, and basically desensitized, or I'm not sure if I'm using the right word, but basically desensitize their pain and say, well, we should really feel bad for them because they lost a son and he went crazy and killed all of them. You know, this nigga. He was known to be racist, and now they just found him with a pedophilia on his laptop, children, man. And this is an Edomite, man. So all this LGBT and all that's part of their shit, man. You can't tie them in with what the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have gone through, man.
Yeah, because you niggas choose to be gay. We didn't choose slavery. We didn't choose to be born, you know what I mean, the way we are. So you niggas, we don't give a fuck what you niggas doing in your back of y'all career.
You niggas choose to eat pork.
Right.
You niggas choose to eat shrimp and lobster. And then, you always got some clown on the comment board saying some wild ass shit, saying he's talking about go to the Pride for help. Some dude talking about us.
I saw him.
Man, look. How you gonna try to talk about us saying we on some rainbow stuff when y'all the rainbows, man? Y'all the one who choose everything wicked instead of choosing your how about Shimmy Abashai.
Pure projecting. That's what the wicked do, project.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy, but it's all good. You said you had something.
Yes, sir. We understand what it is. You gotta understand the mind of the wicked, man. That's part of what they do, project. They almost claim that you're living the lifestyle, and it's really them that living it.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's why y'all gonna get destroyed, man. You know, all y'all do is love wickedness. Go ahead, I don't know.
This is the book of Lamentations 4 and
Any other
17.
brothers, you know, you got some. Go ahead, keep it on him. I'm just asking, do y'all got scripture? Y'all got scriptures? Let them ride.
This is the book of Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help, and our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us, because you ultimately have Jake time and time again that trust in this devil. Hey, this devil will stab him in the back, then Jake could go trust in him again. It says, verse 8.
I said, man, you Jakes are done, man. You like, how many times do you gotta show you that he hates your guts? How many times you gotta show you this?
Mhm.
You still trusting him, man. You the biggest dumbasses walking, man.
Yes, sir.
Damn niggers, man. You got it, bro.
Verse 18, they hunt our steps that we cannot go into our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. And how do Esau Edom hunt our steps, man? By his legislation, his laws that he put into effect, man. You know, hey, Esau Edom, you're literally going to the street, kill Jake, get off for it, right? It says, verse 19, it says, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles.
And then you know what? That's what he's mad about, because we call him out on shit. That's hate to this devil. So now we got passed law, stop the hate. Like, your whole existence is about hate. You got nerve talking about somebody hates, man. Fuck, get the hell out of here, stupid ass devils.
That's why they got the critical race theory.
Yeah.
When it's actually critical race historical facts.
Exactly.
You know, hey, how dare you expose us for this rape, robbery, and murder that we've done all around the world?
How dare you?
That's racist. That's hate.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, you damn devil, man.
Oh, I got a precept for them.
Yeah. You're like, bro, you're like, if anybody do hate you, you started it, nigga.
Yep.
It's the hate that you shown.
I got a precept.
You got
This,
it, bro.
this is Zechariah 11 and 5. Who possesses slay them and hold themselves now guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherd pity them not. Which, you know, our own shepherds was our people that sold out to these devils. But hey, man, who the one who hold themselves now guilty? Esau. He never hold himself guilty for anything he do. He always say, oh man, that was my ancestors. Oh, that wasn't me.
Right.
But y'all benefit from this stuff.
Exactly.
So you forget that y'all benefit. You reap what you sow.
And then what's changed about you? Nothing.
Yeah.
So what the hell you talking about? Oh, we are forefathers. You still the same
You are
fucking right. No, you are your forefather, but you still the same way. You ain't changed.
Right.
You still the same fucking devil.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's like yesterday. I was just looking it up when slavery actually ended. I'll tell you like 18 something, but you still have cases like literally as late as 1960s.
Yeah.
You know, and basically, I was reading a little story. It was just one story. I'm pretty sure there was more about this case where they went and they saved this one guy. And the reason why he was still in slavery is because the owners they didn't let him use any radios, no TVs, no nothing. So they didn't know the civil rights movement happened. They didn't know anything. So one of the family members ended up letting him escape at night, and they were able to get away. And they didn't call the cops because it said right there that the cops were working with the wealthy. So if they would have called the cops, what would happen? They would have taken him back to that plantation. They would have beat their ass or killed them, right? So once they did all that, that dude that was in servitude, he ended up dying. So his family wanted, justice. So they went to the court and everything, bro. But the court said, well, you don't have enough evidence. We don't have enough of this. They went and interviewed family members of the slave owners. They said no, he was actually he was willing to work for us. He was doing this. He always met us with a smile. He basically, they were saying he's just trying to get money out of us. But out of all that servitude, they never paid anything back. It even said it right there that they still were prospering off of that servitude, man. Like they were still their family members were still gaining off of that, man. Instead of giving it back, or instead of saying we're sorry, nothing. They said, oh no, that nigga's crazy. He's just trying to get money off of us. We never had him in slavery.
Yeah, that's the devil for you. And see, like I said, it's the mind of the wicked. That's another characteristic of a wicked. No accountability. They own up to shit or take accountability for nothing, man. And that's fucking Esau and his fucking minions who follow him. That's you 2/3 niggas, fucking you women, all you. You don't want to be held accountable for nothing.
Yeah, man. Can somebody get that Isaiah 14 and 21 in the NLT?
I got you right here. There's Isaiah 14 and 21 in the NLT. It says, kill this man's children.
Read that again. Read it louder.
Isaiah 14 and 21 in the NLT. It says, kill this man's children.
It says, kill this man's children.
Let them die because of their father's sins.
It says, let them die because of their father's sins. So you ain't escaping because you saying, oh, that was my ancestor.
It's a weak ass cope. That's all it is.
Yeah, man, get out of here. Go ahead.
They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their cities.
Damn.
This is what Yahweh of heaven's army says. I myself have risen against Babylon. I will destroy its children and its children's children.
Exactly. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to destroy his children and his children's children.
That's right.
So you Edomites are going to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
You're not going to make it. So any of you, the bloodline of you Edomites, we ain't talking about the skin color because we don't care how you look. A lot of Israelites look like y'all.
Right.
We talking about that seed line, man. Y'all gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be the end of Esau, Edom, man. The reign of you devils, man.
Was it? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
I had this Jeremiah 32 and 18. Thou showest love and kindness unto thousands, and recompense the iniquity of the fathers unto the bosom of their children after them. So there you go, man. So you gotta pay for what your forefathers did, cause like brother said, truth be told, you are your forefathers anyway.
That's it.
Can I back you up, Elder Baruch?
God.
This book, Colossians 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done, and there is no respect of
Hey,
persons.
'cause look, man, Lord punished his own son for going off with Solomon and Adam. So what makes you damn devils think you gonna get away anything? A nation that he don't love.
Thanks. I got something real quick. This is Amos. I'm gonna start it. This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 9. I'm gonna start at 9. This is Amos 1 and 9. It says, "Thus saith the Lord thy power, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant." So Hamites are gonna catch it too for what they fucking did. But y'all delivered us up to the Edomites, the so-called white man, really the red man. And it says, "But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof." And thus says, "Thus saith the Lord thy power, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Timon, which shall devour the palaces of Basra." You know, those are the cities it's talking about with Edom. Esau, Edom is. But he pursued us. He didn't let off no pity, even when slavery was over. So-called what you would say over. He came at us with Jim Crow, fucked us up even more. The Emancipation Proclamation, all that bullshit. You know, he fucked us up even worse. Matter of fact, we got it worse after the slavery than we did when we was damn in it.
Right.
You know, he came hard.
Yeah, Jake had their own businesses, land. He took that, flooded it, burnt it up.
Yeah.
You know, he did all that. So here's what we got today. You got to totally rely on him for everything.
And but what it say? I'm going to destroy you. You got to get destroyed. Hey, the main thing is you will get destroyed for what the fuck you done, man. Not just to the earth, but to the apple of the Lord's eye, the Israelites. You know, you're gonna pay for that. And the elder already bought out, man. If the Lord chastised and judged and punished his own son, but like what he did is Solomon, what he did is Adam. What you think he gonna do to
He
you?
punished the whole Israelites.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
That's so.
Because and more importantly, his son, his own fucking son.
Yeah.
His own son. Yeah, like you said, his own people, man. The Lord not respect the person, man.
Yeah.
Shit, you reap what you sow, no matter who the hell you are. The Lord don't care.
He put us all in slavery. So I mean, come on, man. So how much more you think you devils y'all gonna get judged.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all, yeah, of course, yeah, Yahweh Shai got the ultimate judgment, but we all got judged too. So it don't matter. He and we his children.
Facts.
So it
He
don't
said the apple of his eye.
yeah, so it don't even matter how many niggas forgive you. The Lord said you're gonna pay. You think that's gonna let you off scot free because these dumbass niggas forgive you for slavery?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, let them scriptures ride over them. Time.
This is
Go
Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in the hills and in the valleys, and in all the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. And God, that's the point, man. Because of your constant hatred, and you've shown this hatred throughout the entire 250 years that this place has been a country, man.
Yeah.
You've shown your horn, you've shown your hatred, and because of that, the Lord is going to recompense upon you, man.
Yeah, so now you call him out on shit, telling him he gonna pay. Now he won't pass laws. Oh man, yeah, shit. You gotta persecute you for spewing out hate, religion, and having AI alter brothers' videos and all this other shit, man. So you can have a reason to be carnal. Yeah, you devils are a joke, man. And the Lord gonna Lord gonna get ready to judge you damn devils, and he ain't going to slay. Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. The scriptures talk about, he that ruleth must rule in the fear of the Lord, man. All right, Esau is completely contrary to the Lord, man. He's completely contrary to righteousness, man. All right, through all his wickedness, through all his riches, he got off the children of Israel, through all the prophets. Now you got to be taken out of power. The wicked have his time, but the righteousness have his eternity, man.
Yeah, that's going to yeah. He's an unprofitable ruler, man. And guess what? Yeah. Not even whooping his ass. Him not being able to do his wickedness alone is going to be suffering to him, man.
Yeah. He want to clap animals, man.
Yeah.
We understand Esau do homosexuality, but they love that bestiality.
Yes,
They love messing with animals, man, for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
how the hell you know how Beaver's butt smell? Beaver minding his own business. You talking about it smell, Beaver's butt smell good. Like, you're right, he tastes like
yeah, man.
Vanilla. How the hell you know this information, man? This dude is a fucking boy.
Natural flavors.
This is
You gotta watch out for them natural flavors.
Right. This is Jeremiah 50:33. Thus say Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, and that's where we're at now, man. We've been in this bitch, for centuries. They still don't want to let us go. Now they have AI, so now they're more leaning to like, we don't need them no more. But hey, so that means what? Now you have to pay, man. Because you're not gonna do all this to the Lord's people, then establish AI, and then just use robots and all that just to build your kingdom or whatever. No, you still have to pay for what you did, man. You're not gonna get away with anything. What is it? Nahum or Habakkuk, where it says, "Shall not at all acquit the wicked."
Yeah, I had that 1 and 3.
But verse 34 it says, "The Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name." Who's Redeemer? The children of Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds who might look like the other nations, but their spirit resonates back to these scriptures, and their bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's who the Lord is a redeemer for. It says, "Their Redeemer is strong. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, say Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, and they that dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. So that's what the Lord has in store upon this place: complete and total destruction, man. You know, because what do they call America? The great melting pot? Because you have all these nations here. You know, all these nations are here, and yet nobody stands up for Israel, man. The scriptures talk about who shall be moaned. You know, who shall say how thou doest.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's why in Obadiah says that what that the day of the Lord is upon all the heathen, and He's gonna make the reward fall upon their own head.
Yeah.
But it starts with Esau, Edom, man.
Yeah, because they just jealous and hurt that so all near Latinos and Native Americans are his people. He ain't dealing with theirs. So it's just envy and hurt, man. That's why they don't care. I had some. You said it's Exodus 21 and 16, and he
I had that too.
oh God, and he that's still the man. Did he not steal us?
Yeah.
And selleth him the auction and blocks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's still doing it to this day.
Football.
Yeah, football,
Basketball,
basketball, draft, right.
Soccer.
Soccer, you're right.
Yeah.
And selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, we still in his hand to this day. And we gonna be in his hand when the Lord come back.
Yep.
So it says, if be found in his hand, he should surely be put to death. So that's what you got to look forward to. It don't matter if you don't believe or not. Who gives a fuck, man? This is what the Lord said, man.
That's right. You got some, Aliyah?
Yes, yes. Zechariah 1 and 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. And when you go to forward the affliction, it says that they did bad, evil. They distress us. They gave us misery.
Yep. Yep.
So they have really done them themselves, you know, over the years.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Goddamn heathen, man. Hey, y'all did the same. Y'all gonna pay too. Y'all gonna pay too. Y'all, what it says, help forward the affliction, help fuck us up, help do a lot of work, a lot of damage to us, you know. But Esau, Edom gonna pay the hardest, you know.
He the ring leader.
The ringleader.
Right.
I got something right quick.
And yeah, go ahead and close it out with this one.
This is Jeremiah 49 and 12. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, say Yahweh,
Yeah.
Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, and a waste, and a curse, and the cities shall be a perpetual waste. He said, I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, the ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. So we got punished because of our wickedness. You devils are definitely going to get punished, said double for all the wickedness y'all done. You're not going to escape this cup of judgment. You're going to drink it to the dregs, and we can't wait for you to suffer brutally, horribly, and painfully. You thought it was a joke when you was dashing our little ones to pieces, feeding our people to alligators, eating us, you know what I mean, ripping the kids out of the mother's womb, making persons out of us. You thought it was a joke. You still think it's a joke now. You hanging Jake in Florida, killing people right now and getting away with it. Y'all think it's a game. And the Lord has not, his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You're not going to escape your punishment.
Facts.
That's right. I'm going to close it with this one. This Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright, because y'all trying to get that birthright back. It's not happening. Fuck y'all. Simple as that.
Facts.
It says, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherit the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So no matter how much you cry, moan, groan, whatever you want to do, you're not getting the birthright back. This is our birthright. Simple as that. This is the end of your kingdom. Our kingdom is on the rise. So you devils are going to see. So all that patriarch act you fucking doing, and think y'all gonna be marching and doing all that, is not gonna work when Yahweh Shemi Abishai unleashed his judgment upon you devils, man. So it's coming, man. And you ain't gonna escape this. You think you're gonna keep getting away for all your wickedness and torture and slaughtering our people? It's not happening, man. Yahweh Shemi Abishai is done with y'all. So with that, we gonna give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barak, Thumb, and a Bible.
Lord,
Those,